Our school is Cheam Fields Primary Academy and we're part of the Leo Academy Trust. We're based in Cheam, which is in South London. We have from nursery all the way up to Key Stage 2. We have around 450 pupils. Our school is a very inclusive school. We have lots of children from lots of different backgrounds. We have lots of SEND needs. We also have different cultural backgrounds.
Leo's embedded inclusion practice is that everybody is involved and that everyone can work at the same level regardless of their age or their ability, and technology has helped us do that. They don't have to be out of the room or somewhere else learning different things. They can learn at the same time, at the same rate as everyone else, and it's just been amazing.
The Academy Trust is different to other schools and trusts because we use technology which makes everyone feel included. When I talk to my friends from other schools, they don't use technology nearly as much or nearly as well, so we get the best we can out of our learning, which really helps us.
We use technology to really support and enhance our inclusive practice, and we have a digital curriculum that supports our main curriculum, so they acquire many different skills as they progress, and when they get to year 6 it's second nature, so all children are able to access everything. I first came across Read and Write around 3 years ago, and my first thought was this would be a great tool for just a few words, a bit of vocabulary. It could just support a few SEN children. And then I quickly discovered that actually it's not just for the SEN children. We talk about being necessary for some, but it's definitely useful for all. And now we've progressed from, okay, so just using it for a few children, okay, it's used across the whole school for every single child, and they can choose when and where they want to use it.
So Read and Write is a tool that goes across the top of your screen in almost any application. It's amazing because you can take an application that doesn't have any tools, any help, and you can use Read and Write to make it amazing because you can highlight things, you can use dictionary. It's just a small bar across your screen, it doesn't take up any space.
It helps kids who has Read and Write to learn how to pronounce stuff and spellings and seeing how they look with just a couple of buttons. So basically you can click on a button, let's say it's a dictionary. If you're not sure on a word, you can click on the dictionary and it will tell you what the word means and like the class, so if it's noun, adjective. And there's also like a picture, so if you're not sure how like something looks like, you can always click on that one so you can see how it actually looks like. If you don't understand how they described it or something, that really helps out.
When my child was in year 4, he had a teacher who was a cloud champion, who was really passionate about digital technology and really passionate about finding the right tools to support him on his learning journey. And I remember the day he came home when he'd written a 3-page piece of writing using the voice to text in Read and Write, and he was a completely different child. And it was that moment of us saying, this is going to work for him, you know, he will do well.
The design of Read and Write extension is very simple and it's very simplistic, so it makes it really simple for the children to use. It allows them to get onto their tasks much quicker, it speeds everything up, it enhances their learning. They're back on the main task, they're looking at the skills rather than the act and chore of actual reading. So now instead of the chore of reading, it becomes the pleasure of reading, and it becomes much more enjoyable and engaging.
It really means that I can get all my learning done, because before I had, say, English, I think I had good ideas, but I couldn't really write them down very fast. It was really hard for me. I hated English, it was the worst subject, but when I had Read and Write, I liked being creative, so it really helped me. And I like English now, and it's really enjoyable because I get to share my ideas.
I really struggle with my spelling, so like it's my main priority to like fix. So Read and Write just basically helps me understand how to spell it, pronounce it, and how it means. So everything like that Read and Write has done for me is just help my spellings, and it's so helpful. It's made me more confident in my spellings and made me feel really proud because I'm getting more spellings correct than ever.